Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are well by the grace of Allah with your friends and families. I am also fine. Welcome to our today's online class. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. This is Sifat Ferdowsi Shaun, lecturer, Department of Biology, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Today, I will discuss about two creative questions from chapter 9, that is living with disaster. In your exam, how we will get maximum marks in your creative question? Today I will give you some tips and tricks. I hope you will be benefited from the today's class. So dear students, let's start our today's online class. So this is our first creative question. First of all, you have to read this stem very carefully. So we read this stem. Rabiul watched a video of a natural disaster. In this video, the height of the sea water wave is increased and destroyed the locality of coastal area. At that time, he felt the building with the furnitures of his room are vibrated. So dear students, you should read this stem very carefully. Rabiul watched a video of a natural disaster. So first of all, it's a natural disaster, and then in this video the height of the sea water wave is increased and destroyed the locality of a coastal area. Height of the sea water increased and destroyed the locality of coastal area. At that time, he felt the building with furniture of his room are vibrated. So we can understand the. Can you guess what is it? Yes, of course. I think you can guess the furniture of his why his furnitures of his room are vibrated. It's an earthquake. So if you say this first line, so we can understand that it's actually tsunami. Why it's a tsunami? Because according to the expert opinion, tsunami can be caused due by earthquake. So here earthquake also present and also sea water wave increase. So and it also natural disaster. So in our first disaster is tsunami and the second disaster is earthquake. Now we will go to the question. First of all, this is our knowledge based question. Define cyclone. You have to give definition of cyclone. If you give this definition of cyclone properly, you will get 1 mark. Then number B. What is meant by global warming? This is a comprehensive based types of question. If you want to get 2 marks in this comprehensive based question, you have to write, first of all you have to write the what is global warming, then its effect for 2 lines, then you can get 2 marks in the comprehensive based question. Then number C. How the disaster is created, which is watched by Rabiul. Which is watched by Rabiul. So Rabiul watched the height of the sea water wave is increased and destroyed the locality of coastal area. So you will describe in this question about tsunami. And then number D. What are the remedies of the disaster felt by Rabiul? So what is felt Rabiul? He felt building with the furniture of his rooms are vibrated. So it's the earthquake, and in number D we will give the remedies of the earthquake. So dear students, now I will describe all the questions and how we will get maximum marks in your creative question. I will describe, I will give you answer all the questions. Our first question was define cyclone or give a definition of cyclone. This is a knowledge based question. So what is cyclone? You will write in this way. Due to depression, when wind with very high speed travels in a circular motion, then it's called cyclone. If you give this answer in this way, then you will get 1 marks in your exam. So, number 1 and B number question is a comprehensive based types of question. What is meant by global warming? So, first of all, you have to write down the knowledge based answer, then you have to go to the explanation. In a comprehensive based types of question, you have to give a knowledge based question like what is global warming, then you have to go to the explanation. If you write in this way, then you will get 2 marks in the comprehensive exam. So, first of all, I would like to tell how we will be answer that what is meant by global warming. An increase in temperature of the Earth's atmosphere that is caused by the increase of greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide, is called global warming. So, this is our knowledge based. Then I will go to the explanation. It is assumed that by 2100 the average global temperature may rise by 1.1 to 6.4. By 2080 sea level may rise by 34 centimeter. As a result, many low-lying countries including Bangladesh will be submerged in water. That's why global warming is dangerous. Our C number question is a applet based types of question. And what is the question actually? How the disaster is created which is washed by Robiul? Explain. According to the STEM, the natural disaster washed by Robiul is tsunami. Tsunami is a Japanese word where shu means port and nami means wave. So, tsunami means wave of port. It is a natural hazard. According to expert opinion, tsunami can be created by earthquake, volcanic eruption, landslide at the bottom of ocean or sea, or by some incident happened in space. And then it is considered the third most dangerous natural disaster. Collision of the tectonic plates at the bottom of sea or ocean leads to severe earthquake. Seawater makes waves of millions of tons. When such large waves reach near the coast, they become larger and converted to a severe water surge. The speed of this wave could be in the range of 500 to 800 miles per hour. In open sea, the height could be up to 3 feet. However, as it comes closer to coast, gets higher energy and its height increases. It is seen that the distance from one end to another end of the wave could be as long as 100 miles. In water where depth is not that much, tsunami is converted to a destructive water surge. The high tidal wave could be as high as 100 feet before it recedes. A large coastal area may be flooded. Even the human habitation could be demolished fully. So, this is our applet based types of question, and if you write this answer in this way, then I hope you will get 3 marks in your exam. You have to mind it that in a applied based question, you have to, first of all, you have to write down the in this step this is a tsunami, and then you have to go to the explanation. After that, now this is my fourth question, that is D, that is higher ability question. In higher ability question, you also have to give the knowledge based answer, then you have to go to the explanation, then you have to go to the conclusion. So our higher ability question was, what are the remedy of the disaster felt by Rubeul? Explain. What is felt, Rubeul? Yeah, of course, this was earthquake. So how you will be answer this question? The disaster felt by Rubeul is earthquake. Earthquake is a disaster that can't be prevented. However, taking proper measures, damage to lives and properties can be minimized. In that case, the important aspect is establishments. In Japan, most of the buildings were built by paper or wood long time ago. There are several issues to be taken seriously, and they are, first of all, number one, we must have clear idea about our residence and we have to know the risk of earthquake. We should not stay in a risky high-rise building. Number two, we must have arrangements so that we can survive even if there is no supply of food, water, etc. for few days. Number three, we also should keep in mind that in addition to ourselves, family members and neighbors, and we have to take care of other people also. Number four, we must have preparation for immediate response. In that case, fire service, hospitals, medicine, schools or law enforcing agencies, etc. should be considered. Number 5. For faster rescuing electricity, water, roads, cell phone, everything should be arranged. Number 6. For the rehabilitation of the affected people, short and long term measures need to be taken. Number 7. We should have estimation for probable damage to be caused by earthquake and a prior planning is necessary for that. Number 8. Some dry food, water, torch, small radio, battery, first aid kit, medicine, whistles, fire extinguisher, etc. should be kept within reach of our hand. This is our second creative question. Here you can see this is the diagram, and in the middle this is environmental pollution, and number A, growth of population, number B, deforestation, C, industry, and this D is vehicles, that means our transport. So now I will go to the question. So first of all, here, that is, what is thunderstorm? It's a knowledge based question, and if you give this answer very accurately, then you will get 1 mark. And then number B, what is meant by urbanization? This is a comprehensive based types of question. Then first of all, you have to give the answer, what is urbanization? That means this is the knowledge based. If first of all you have to fill up the knowledge based answer, then you will go to the explanation, that means what is urbanization. Then you will get 2 marks in the comprehensive based question. And number C, C is responsible for global warming, explain it. What is C in our STEM? C is the industry. So how these industrial factories are responsible for global warming, we have to explain this. We know that the industry emitting various types of gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. So I will give this answer how you will write this applied based question in your exam. So now I will go to the number D. For the preservation of environment, if A, that means growth of population, if A is controlled, growth of population is controlled, then it will be possible to prevent the pollution of B and D, that means deforestation and vehicles. If we can control the growth of population, then we will be able to prevent the pollution of deforestation and vehicles evaluate it. So, I will give all the questions answered gradually. In our second creative question, our first knowledge based is, what is thunderstorm? We know about the thunderstorm. Thunderstorm is a devastating natural disaster where there is very strong wind but little rain or snow. If you write this answer in this way, then you will get 1 marks in your exam. This is a knowledge based question, so you should write 1 or 2 lines. That's okay. Then our comprehensive based types of question is, what is meant by urbanization? So first of all, you have to give the knowledge based answer, then you have to go to the explanation. So what is urbanization? Urbanization is the condition of being urbanized, the social process whereby cities grow and societies become more urban. So this is our knowledge base. Then I will go to the explanation. Due to increase in population, a significant part of rural people are migrated to urban areas. At the same time, population growth in urban areas is not that low. Due to migration of rural people and population growth, the residential crisis is becoming extreme in urban areas. As a result, unplanned urbanization is going on, destroying the agricultural land and wetland in surrounding areas. So, what do you mean by urbanization? If you want to get 2 marks, so you have to give the, first of all you have to give the what is urbanization, then you have to go to the explanation. Then number C. This is our creative question and this is the applied based types of question. So C is responsible for global warming, explain it. So in our STEM, C was industrial factories. So in the STEM, first of all you have to write down in the STEM, C represent industrial factories. There are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur oxide and many other harmful gases emitting from the industrial factories. These harmful gases are responsible for air pollution. Carbon monoxide is mainly responsible for greenhouse effect and it is increasing in atmosphere day by day. So global warming is increasing continuously. As a result, there is a possibility to occur devastating flood, melting snow of polar region. Due to greenhouse effect, many low-lying countries of the world including Bangladesh will submerge in water in future. Besides, carbon monoxide emits from industrial factories is very much harmful for human beings because it spoils carrying capacity of oxygen of blood. Sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide and nitric oxide form acid rain mixing with water. Acid rain is very much harmful for living world. Besides, waste materials coming out of industrial and factories and mixing with water pollute water. Water thus polluted contains less amount of oxygen which causes death of fishes and aquatic plants and animals. Sound emitted from the industrial factories causes sound pollution. From the above discussion, it is obvious from C of the STEM that industrial factories create deadly harm to the environment. You should write down this line. This is the finishing line from the above discussion. It is obvious from C of the STEM that industrial factories create deadly harm to the environment. So this is our applied based types of question. Number D. What is the question? For the preservation of environment, if A is controlled, then it will be possible to prevent the pollution of B and D. Evaluate it. So, what is first of all we have to write the what is A or what is B or what is D, then we will go to the explanation. So, answer will be the B of the stem. B of the stem is deforestation and D is vehicle. Both are the causes of environmental pollution. One of the most important environmental problem is population growth, which is also responsible for many other environmental problems. By 2050, the world population will reach approximately 10 billion with the present growth rate. From a study, it is seen that after 1950, about 80% of the forest was lost due to increase in population. At the same time, thousands of plants and animals were destroyed. In Bangladesh, due to increased population, thousands of acres of agricultural land is being lost. This is quite logical because with the increase in population, all the basic needs like food, housing and clothing increase, creating pressure on employment. To cope up with the increasing pressure for employment, new industries are set up leading to loss of agricultural land and forest. Deforestation is a severe environmental problem and it is also linked with population growth. Due to increase in population demand for housing, road construction, foods, clothes, increase, and all these basic needs are directly or indirectly related to deforestation. Due to increase in population, demand of vehicles, industrial development and electricity are going up, resulting in higher emission of GHGs. On the other hand, due to increase in population, forests are also destroyed, leading to lower absorption of carbon dioxide by photosynthesis. Therefore, the amount of carbon dioxide is increasing gradually in atmosphere. If the emission of the greenhouse gases is not reduced, the atmospheric temperature will increase significantly and that will change the global climate. So, this is our conclusion. So, for the preservation of environment, if population growth is controlled, then it will be possible to prevent the environmental pollution. So, this is my higher ability question. If you write this answer in this way, then I hope you will get highest marks in your exam, inshallah. So, dear students, I hope you all enjoyed our today's online class. Thank you for being with me. Stay home and stay safe. Take care. Allah Hafiz.